Hi friends, Evolving Guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for following along with our collection journey. So today we're opening, as you can see here, these new 2-pack blisters from Prismatic Evolutions. They have the Eevee Pokemon Day stamped card in front. It's not technically a promo card. I mean, it's a kind of promo, but it's not a Black Star promo. You can see here it just has the Prismatic numbering and set symbol. It has the Eevee coin and 2 packs. I have 4 of these here, and I am fortunate to have these. Again, 3 of the 4 I got as pre-orders. My local game store had pre-orders, and I think people maybe overlook these. I went in and did a pre-order. They had a limit of 2, so I did a pre-order, I think, in like November of these, and then I went back a month later, and they still had these up for pre-order, so I did a second pre-order. That time was a limit of 1. And they didn't cap me off. I mean, I felt okay about it because a whole month passed and they still had these available. So it obviously, there was lots of chance maybe for others to get in there. So they honored that and they gave me 3. And then the 4th one I got at a different local game store. I actually wasn't planning on getting one of these. I just showed up there on Friday. I was just doing some other card hunting and they still had some of these in stock. They went pretty quickly. I just happened to time it right and was able to grab a 4th one. So I'm going to open all 4 of these. I was kind of debating about that. Again, with any prismatic product, as we've sort of talked about on the channel, I don't know, it's a little tricky because, I mean, I suppose, not because I'm a scalper or a flipper, I wouldn't just turn around and sell this. That's not really a temptation. But as far as like keeping it sealed maybe for the long run, I do have a sealed collection. So there's the Eevee. You can see it has 2025 Pokemon Day stamped promo. You can see it's got kind of that Cosmos hollow foil pattern, but again, it just has the prismatic, and then you've got the coin. So we'll have some of those. I've got the 2 packs. Maybe we'll just open all of these and make our pile of packs so we don't have to take breaks as we rip into these packs. So anyway, yeah, I think for me, like, I want to open prismatic. There's a lot of incentive to open it. I mean, we're trying to build a master set. Of course, like, we haven't even pulled a single special illustration rare yet, and there's so many in this set. So I think that's, to really, I think I mentioned maybe on a previous video, a YouTuber I watch, Pokey Oz, who talks about collecting, he talks about investing. He said that, it's about $8,000 right now to finish if you just were to buy the singles for prismatic. So obviously that is, not happening for anyone. And, just finding products is still the challenge. I still have not found, I mean, I guess you could count getting one of these 2-pack blisters. I did not have a pre-order for the 4th one and was able to get it. I just happened to time it correctly, stopping by my local game store. So I suppose if that doesn't, otherwise, I've only seen prismatic on the store shelf one time. It's been now over a month since this released, and the only prismatic I've been able to open is stuff that I had pre-ordered from my local game store. But I have yet to see it, except for one time at Barnes & Noble. They had the poster collections in stock. They were limiting it to 1, which was great, so I was able to grab one, and other people were too. So, I mean, I was the only person that I think noticed, at least when I was there. They were still well stocked. So anyway, there we go. I mean, I would like to have some prismatic for my seal collection at some point, but at this point, I just want to open the set. I want to chase cards. I want to try to work on the master set. I want to, these are kind of like, we're still, I mean, I sort of think of it in 2 ways. Of course, these are all lottery tickets. Like, we want to pull something valuable. And, some pack somewhere has good stuff in it. The pull rates are difficult for the SIRs. I mean, 1 every 70 packs, but we're getting close. I don't know. We've opened maybe 40 or 50 packs of this, so we're getting to the point where at least we would kind of expect that at some point we would pull an SIR. And then, of course, because we're master set builders, I mean, so on one hand, I want to open this because there's a lot of valuable cards, a lot of cool cards in this set. It's not just the SIRs, although those are really cool, but there's the master balls, and we're still chasing some of the cards for our master set. So there's a lot of incentive to open this. So I could put these in a shelf, and not open them. But when I can get my hands on this at all, I really want to open it. And then I'm just again trusting in the long run that Pokemon is going to print more. Well, there's a Briar Pokeball. That's cool. Fluttermane, just a regular reverse. So we'll put that Pokeball out there. And Archaludon, or however you say that. Archaludon. Yeah, so, I think, again, two reasons to open this. One is because there are a lot of chase cards in this set, and every pack is kind of a lottery ticket. But also, we're trying to build a master set, so there's still cards we need. I don't have any illusion that we're going to build a full master set of the SIRs, but we still need some double rares, we still need some reverses, we still need some regular rares in this set. So, opening this gives us a chance to get some of those cards too. I have started buying singles for this set. There are not a ton of singles to buy. I mean, honestly, oh, nice. There's a gold something or other. We've actually already pulled one hyper rare. Well, can we get it? Hey, it's our first major hit. Oh, wow. Very cool. Oh, look at that. That is pretty cool. I'm not the biggest Fluttermane. All right. I mean, I actually don't know what the value of this card is. I know Pikachu in the Surging Sparks is really good. That's got a very cool textured pattern. I didn't want to touch it with my fingers before putting it in a sleeve, but even through the sleeve, that's got a lot of... it's not the same kind of swirly texture you can see, but this stuff is all kind of corrugated or whatever. Wow, that's very cool. Well, look at that. So glad I opened it. Again, I don't know value-wise, but certainly we don't have that card for our master set, so that's exciting. We've added a new card to the master set. Like I said, I have started buying singles at my local game store. I haven't ordered any online. I'm sure I could do that eventually, but I like to hunt and see what's in stock. They've actually had a fair number of the Pokeball reverses. They're selling, most of them, they're selling for basically $1 each if they come into the store, which is kind of cool. So I've been making actually some pretty good progress on our master set of Pokeball reverses. Master Ball is a different story. Those are going to be really hard. I did pick up a few of those, the ones that aren't particularly valuable. All right, there's regular reverse and there's a Whimsicott. I just finally bought a Whimsicott. We could not pull a Whimsicott. We had not pulled one. It was one of the regular rares we were missing, so I purchased one the other day, but there's one, of course. Yeah, but my stores, I'm right at this point, even just double rares. They did have an Iron Thorn ZX, which we needed, but finding double rares even to fill out the bottom half of the set has been pretty challenging. I think people just probably aren't bringing in. People aren't opening a lot of it because it's hard to find. And a lot of the stuff that gets purchased at stores is getting flipped and scalped and not necessarily opened. And then people just, there's not much open and people aren't bringing stuff into the local store. But I picked up what I could. I'm trying to, again, trusting in the long run. Well, Sparkling Crystal, we have that. Larry's Skill, there's a Pokeball. I think we might even have... We're to the point now where, I don't know, I might be a quarter or a third of the way through of Pokeball reverses. So that's pretty exciting. But again, seeing the Pokeballs, I'm like, I may have that one. I don't know. So anyway, I'm not sure your luck finding this. I went to GameStop. I didn't tell this story yet. I went to GameStop at Open on Friday the 21st when these 2-pack blisters released. Not so much because I expected to get something, but I just was kind of curious to see what the scene was like. And I went to, there's about a half a dozen GameStops in my town. It's a small city in the West. And yeah, I went to the one closest to me. There was one couple in line ahead of me. They seem like genuine collectors, I think. He was like, it's funny how people online kind of bend over backwards to say they're not a scalper and they're a legit collector and all that stuff. I guess I have no reason to doubt this guy, and he and his girlfriend were there. Hey, Jolteon, I think we need the Jolteon, so that's exciting. It's a double rare, which, I'd say just a double rare. Generally, that's not super valuable, but in this set, any of the Evolution double rares are going to probably hold their value a little bit more, and I think the Jolteon is one of the ones we need. So this has been a good opening so far. We've gotten, of course, the Pikachu hyper rare is very exciting, and then the Jolteon double rare. We did pull the Teal Mask Ogerpon hyper rare. Again, it's funny, we've pulled 2 hyper rares and have yet to pull a special illustration rare. I am getting almost done with the ultra rares in this set. Most of them are bulk pricing at this point. I picked up a few more the other day, and so I think I just need 1 or 2 more. of those. But anyway, I was in line. I was the third person behind this couple, and then a few people arrived shortly after I got there. I only got there about 5 minutes before open, so I wasn't like waiting in line forever. But my local GameStop, this particular location, they literally just got 3 of the Prismatic 2-pack blisters total. Like they had 3 in the store. They had a limit of 2, and the guy bought 2, and his girlfriend bought the third one as a separate transaction. And so I was the third person in line, and there were no Prismatic 2-packs left for me. I sort of get like they're doing, I don't know. I was actually even, I had a moment thinking that there would be 1 2-pack blister left at my turn, and I was almost going to pass it up because I knew I had the pre-orders available for me, and there was a guy with his kid behind me, and I kind of thought, well, I'll just pass it up because I'll be able to get a couple of these later, I know for sure. There's a just regular Pokeball. I don't think we have the Dusknoir, so we're doing pretty well with the Pokeball. That's our third Pokeball reverse. And then there's the Applin and Glaceon. I think we actually maybe need the Glaceon. That's just the the regular rare. Used to be called Holo Rare, just the regular rare. I think we actually need that, so that's not a bad, I mean, we'll take it. Again, I can't even find like the regular rares. People aren't bringing them in, so. Anyway, so I was thinking like maybe I should leave the 2-pack blister. I mean, I may have also picked it up. I don't want to like make myself a saint here. I just was thinking like, but I also was pretty tempted to get it, but then it didn't matter because his girlfriend bought the last one, and by the time I was third in line, and by the time I got there, all that they had left were the new Azure Legends tins, which I was happy to grab one. They were limiting those to 1 because they only had 3 of those. So like my GameStop, they got 3 Prismatic 2-packs and 3 total tins, just like not three cases, not 3 sets, just like literally 3 tins. So it was pretty rough. And it was funny too, because there was a woman in line. She was like third or fourth back from me. I mean, she looked middle-aged and kind of really put together, so not like someone I would like peg as a scalper, but she was like kind of talking out loud, looking at her phone, and she was like just double checking with like kind of the crowd saying like, wait, so there's no more Prismatic? And we were kind of like, nope, that's it. Just these 3, and this couple like walked out with them, and she like didn't seem to know much about Pokemon, but she left when she found out there was no Prismatic. So I don't know, maybe scalpers look different than I might expect. She definitely did not sort of strike me as someone who is scalping, and I'm a little confused and wondering like what was going on with her. But anyway, that was the scene at the GameStop closest to me. And the trick, of course, Sylveon, I think we have that one, you know, is like I might have 6 GameStops in my area, but I can't be at all 6 at open. And I know that like if you're not there at open, you're probably not going to get anything. And so I went to my local game stores after that to just hunt some cards in general, but I did not have I didn't even go to another GameStop. I was able to get what I wanted, and again, I had the pre-orders. So anyway, this is our last pack. Again, I'm glad we opened it. I mean, the Pikachu really helps. I mean, you can't expect to get your... I mean, I just paid regular price for these, which I think is $10.99 or something around that, and I paid... Yeah, I think that's what I paid. Thank you, local game store, for not, like, charging out the nose for these things. Yeah, again, I think Prismatic is fun, and there's a lot of fun cards in this set, and I want to open it when I have the chance to. I think, again, I just keep hoping that Pokemon as a company is going to print this into the ground, but it feels like lately, not just these allocations have been down. I mean, everyone wants Prismatic, but even some of this other stuff, the fact that, like, my local game store got 3 tins of the new release, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like, you know, Pokemon has acknowledged the problem, but... I mean, that was not a scalper problem. That was like, my store got 3 tins. There's a Badoo. That's good to have for playability. So anyway, good luck out there. If you don't get this particular product, I mean, again, it's only 2 packs. It's a nice price point if you can find it for a regular price because you're getting 2 Prismatic packs. And again, the stamped promo is cool, but it's not technically a Black Star promo. So if you don't collect, you know, if you are collecting Black Star promos, you don't have to bend over backwards to get this thing. So let's see if we can pull anything. Hey, it's the Eevee. Well, that's good. That's probably got a little bit kind of higher value. We did really well with the Pokeball reverses in this opening. Looks like there's maybe something peeking out. Oh, just a Tyranitar double rare. We do have that. There is one of the shiny energies. I think we have all those we need. So anyway, you can see what we did today. Again, I'll just dig in here. This Pikachu hyper rare, if I can pick it up. Try not to like... that is our big hit today. I don't know the value of this, but it's a very cool looking card. It's got the Steelers. Ooh, this is like the Steelers Pikachu. I might have to call it that. Look at that. That's totally the Steelers logo just about. Okay, thank you guys for watching. We'll have more videos soon. I got a lot of stuff to open, so I'm definitely feel like I'm gonna have a lot of videos in the pipeline, so keep watching. Thanks for following along with our journey, and we'll love your comments in the comment section, and we'll catch you soon.